What's up? I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and I'm here with an old buddy, Jake Ziesmer. How you doing, buddy?
Awesome.
Jake and I have known each other since we were little kids when we first started to ride, and we kind of grew up together. I partied at his house when we probably shouldn't have been partying, and we're kind of out here at Troll Hockey for like a vintage snowboard day, and you brought one of my most favorite iconic boards. What is this thing?
This is a Marty Carlson Kingpin from 95, 96. It is a 127. It was produced as a kid's pro model. Marty Carlson was a pretty short dude, and he just ripped this board. Always wanted one. Good friend of mine and Guff's had one on the local hill years ago. Always wanted it, couldn't afford it. And then here 20 years later, found out a buddy of mine had one in his closet and worked out a trade and ended up with it a couple years ago.
That's right. Yeah, I remember. So this was, so you're saying Caleb Johnson, Kirsta Johnson, Anderson, Kirsta Anderson, and then Justin Wagner.
Yeah.
They all had this board.
Yep.
And I remember, it's funny that you mentioned that too, because like Wagner used to ride so hard on this thing. It's like 127. This is a really, really short, super, super short board. And he used to huck on this thing like hard. What's the base look like on it? So what's the story with this? Because this is like part of like a series of boards, right?
Yeah, there's 3 to this series. When you get the other 2 next to it, it forms the K for Kingpin, their logo. Hope to someday find those other 2 boards, hang them up on the wall, and get them out to ride once in a while.
That's right. I heard there was a rumor a while back that Kingpin was going to start like releasing boards again. I kind of heard there was a rumor.
They came back in 2013 for a year or 2, but then since then I don't know if they're ever going to come back or not. But yeah, it's a tough one. And I remember like Marty Carlson as a rider. He was from northern Minnesota. He was a little guy, but he like, what was he, like 12 or 13 years old when he got a pro model board, and this was the deck, and super small, super wide. And one thing you probably see right away, like outside the contact points, this nose and the tail is like that long, and it's super bowled out. And that was the jam back in the day. Like, this is a super kick-ass board. Catwall construction too. Yeah. What's your favorite thing about this board, riding it now, kind of like many years later? Today, the shape, this spoon shape on the front, like I was talking with Tim McKenzie, you don't, when you go to switch or do a spin, you don't catch them contact points because they're rolled up right here.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I mean, the board is insanely flexible.
Yeah.
And super light. It's just a great all-around board.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Ziesmer, good to have you out, buddy.
I'm glad to be here.
Good to see you ripping.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment or question. Have you ever heard of Kingpin? If you haven't, make sure to Google it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. Hopefully, we'll see you guys on snow. Peace.